By now, so many of you have probably created vision boards, wrote down your goals, and are so excited for 2023. But in order for 2023 to look different than last year, we have to create systems. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a system so you get your dream life. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I really want it to be like, you just made your vision board, but now what? Raise your hand right now if you made a vision board. I did, and they totally work. So for me, that's done and done. I always tell you guys that systems are better than goals, and I learned that in the book Atomic Habits. So you can have a goal, but then if you don't have a system, then you're probably not gonna accomplish the goal. So this video is your 2023 January reset. So it's your system. So you can see here, I wrote out my system and I'll put this on the screen too. Basically, it's my vision board in categories or whatever your goals are, but in categories. And then you're going to have subpoints for what you're going to do for each. And that's going to ensure that you get your dream life. That's going to ensure that you cross the things off on your vision board. You guys can make your own categories, but here's mine. I have fitness, I have wellness, I have financial, family, and beauty and fashion I put together. So if you take a good look at your vision board right now, you can make your categories based on things you have on there. If you have your dream car, then one of the categories you're going to have on there is financial. How are you going to save for that? How are you going to afford that? If you have weight loss or fitness on your dream board, then maybe wellness is going to be a big part of that category. So step number one, make your categories. So going into my first category, we have fitness. So why is this category important to me? Well, we're given one body, and it's up to us to treat it right. So for me, fitness helps so much between like my physical body and just feeling strong, burning calories, maintaining a healthy weight, putting on muscle, staying lean, all of those things. But then we have the other side, the mindset, and I just feel so good after a workout. The only shots I take nowadays. I feel like this isn't just celery. I think it's celery and parsley. Oh, I'm gonna chase it with some watermelon juice. Extreme hydration.
Such a club rat.
Okay, now here's rushing me.
We're late.
We're not late.
We're not early.
That's not late.
Yeah, first, you're last.
15 seconds out. Well, because right now, keep working.
Signing up for my workout class the night before, going to the workout class. Right now I am loving this training class. It's all lower body, and so I get to work my booty, and the music is so good and loud. I'm obsessed. So what you'll notice in this, I have a specific time I'm working out. I have the mindset that I have to do it. I love the class setting because one, you get the energy of the class, but then you also have to pay for it. So there's that side of it too, of like, okay, well, I already bought this class, I'm gonna go. So for my wellness category, something that I know just from dieting and fitness and, you know, doing this for years is that you see results from what you eat. And for me, it goes even beyond weight loss, although that is something that happens when I'm cooking at home. When I'm eating at home, my mindset's better, I feel more abundant, and like that is what you need to achieve your goals. Like it really is as simple as the mindset. If you eat good quality food, guys, you will feel better. It's as simple as that. You will feel better about yourself, about your confidence, your positivity. So my plan is to find meals on Instagram and TikTok to cook and recreate at home. So this is actually a salad recipe that I found on Instagram, so I'll show you guys now. So my mom was over for dinner, and I feel like she always comes over for dinner on Tuesdays because I make this. So I always show you guys this meal on Instagram, and I'm gonna show you the whole meal plus the side salad that is literally perfect. Even my husband, who doesn't like salad, loved it. Chicken tastes the best with this meal, so I make garlic chicken. I just do olive oil and garlic salt, and then we're going to start the pasta. So I do cherry tomatoes, a purple onion, and garlic. Very simple. And then whatever else is in season, you can add asparagus, you can add zucchini, and then I saute the veggies with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Make sure to add a good amount of pepper, it just tastes amazing. And then I add a little butter because this is going to be the sauce. I love this cheese tortellini because my toddler loves it, but it only takes 4 minutes to cook. Then you want to combine your veggie sauce mixture, the chicken, and then I add 2 scoops of pesto and Parmesan cheese. I will leave the creator's name down below where I found the recipe, but you want to chop the romaine lettuce. I think that this salad is perfect for a side dinner salad. And then you want to add olive oil, lemon juice. I used 2 lemons. I didn't know where my lemon squeezer was, so I just did it like this. The salad is very fresh tasting. It's lemony and cheesy. You want to add Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper, mix it all together, and it was the perfect side to my pesto chicken pasta. My next category is financial. If there are financial goals you want to achieve, put it on your vision board. I'm gonna let you in on my favorite financial hack. It's not really a hack, it's more like a tip. But if you come up with how much money you want to save per month, I promise you at the end of the year, if you just stick with it, you will be so happy to have that money. I thought of it like this. Okay, I came up with a number I wanted to save every single month, and then I paid my savings account the minute I got paid. So mine went into a whole nother account. Pay what you need to first, your rent, your mortgage, your bills, whatever it is, and then whatever number you can save every single month, pay your savings account and put it in a different account. At the end of the year, so in December 2023, you're going to look at that account and say, wow, I am so glad I did this. I promise you, you will never regret saving money. And then you can really build on that the following year after you create your savings account. So then next year, 2024, you can invest that money. So for me, what I have on my list is get another income property. I really love doing it that way because I can understand it. I also have on here save X amount of dollars per month. So that's going to be different for all of us. But if you don't put it down, you're not going to do it. If you don't come up with the number that you're going to save, you're not going to save. That's the hard truth that a lot of people don't want to hear. If you just say like, yeah, I'm going to try to save more, you know, each month I'm going to try to save more, you're not going to save. You're going to come up with an excuse of why you don't have it this month. Easy to buy stuff. It's not so easy to save. And then the last thing on my list is prioritize what is important to spend money on. Example, roof versus baby gate. So when you're prioritizing saving, you might be saying yes to something and no to something else. And how I like to think of it so that I keep this abundant mindset is I'm actually not really saying no to something else. I'm saying yes to this, but I'm also saying yes to my savings account. So it's a win-win either way. Even if in the short term it feels like you're saying no to something, you're actually still saying yes to something. It's just rearranged in a different way. So if you're prioritizing travel, maybe you're going to skip something else and you're going to put that money in your bank account. We just bought a new home. I still don't know what date we're actually moving in, but we did buy a new home, and as I look through the expenses, we have to buy all new furniture. The rental that I'm in right now is all fully furnished, so none of this is coming with us. We want to prioritize good quality furniture, so what we're saying no to is a fancy baby gate around the pool. We're just going with like a mesh gate and something that can come down. I was saying on Instagram there's cuter ones, like there's this glass one, as you can see, which doesn't come down, but it does look nice. The mesh baby gate is between $1,200 and $2,000, and the glass baby gate is $30,000. Since ultimately I don't want a baby gate there in the future when Violet is a good swimmer and older, I just thought, you know what's better to spend my money on right now is good quality furniture. Other things we're doing to the house that are definitely a luxury for me and Jared. We did hire a interior designer this time around, and my mom reminded me that that is such a luxury to have. And we did not start out being able to just buy our dream home and being able to hire an interior designer or anything like that. If you guys have been following our journey, we have hopped from this place to this place, flipped this house. Our story is a lot of hard work and savings, and it required us to move a lot and invest and all of that. So to be able to buy this home and hire a designer to help decorate is such a luxury for us, and not something that we could have had in the past. It took doing all those things that we did up until this point to get that. The reason I'm even mentioning it is because that was on my vision board last year, is that someday I said I wanted someone to help us decorate our home, and the previous homes we had, that was just not an option, not something we really felt comfortable spending money on. Okay, my next category is family. So I have on here our peaceful night routine, a special family trip. I want to go on a trip with my daughter and husband, and no screen time at night for parents too. So a couple weeks ago, before Christmas, I was just dreading my night routine. It was just not fun anymore. Me and my daughter used to have such a fun night routine with my husband, and it was just becoming just something I would dread, honestly. She didn't want to get in the bath, she didn't want to brush her teeth, when in the past she would easily do those things. And then out of nowhere, it just all changed. Everything just felt hard. It was just tantrum after tantrum at night, and I just thought, oh my gosh, this is not, this can't be how it's supposed to be. So I started limiting my daughter's screen time during the day, and some days she doesn't even get screen time at all, and then other days it's monitored. So it's like, I'll put a timer on for 5 minutes or 7 minutes or 10 minutes, and then that's it. Within one day, I saw a difference of her attitude and just our family bonding, like playing more at night and puzzles and reading. We read 7 books at night, and we started putting on this red light at night.
6 minutes to bed. Her dad said with a sigh, but now Twinkle had spotted. Oh no, unicorn.
So she would see that, like, hey, it's time for sleep, and in our new house we're actually going to be doing red light bulbs. And what I found was changing her night routine, I changed mine and my husband's as well. We're not really on our phones at night anymore because I don't want her to see me on my phone and then I'm telling her she can't watch her show. And I want to lead by example. And I'm also finding that, like, I'm much happier not being on my phone at night. I'm much happier. I go to bed so much easier, and all of that light, like, I feel like your phone and the light from your phone, it just drains you. So what I found was by making that change with her routine, I made a change with ours, and we're all so much happier. And now I'm actually looking forward to my night routine. Okay, so the last thing I have on my list is beauty and fashion. And my why for this is that I just don't like looking like a tired mom. But my old makeup routine with the foundation, the concealer, and then the powder and all these things, it would just take so long. I only get this small window of time to myself that it can't just be on my appearance. So I actually mentioned this in my last video talking about goals and all of that, but I want to have a more minimalist closet and to create a wardrobe capsule. So basically a wardrobe capsule, from all the research that I did, was that you can get things like this, like basics, and wear them different ways. For example, I was wearing this with the denim jacket before and it gave it like one kind of look, and now it could be a different kind of look. And really just having good staples, like good tank tops, good jackets that you can accessorize with, a good pair of jeans. The more organized the closet is, the better I'll feel, the more confidence I'll feel, because I'll be able to easily pick out outfits and I won't just be wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. I really think fake it till you make it, and you need to dress for the part, and if that requires you to put a little effort into your outfit, then that's something you need to do. The other thing on my list to feel amazing as far as beauty and fashion goes is a light makeup look that I can do in 10 minutes. So here it is. 10 minutes, there's no time for foundation. So I just used a creamy concealer stick, and I didn't even use setting powder afterwards. I also used a creamy bronzer because it's a little bit more forgiving, and this powdered highlighter. That way it's like my blush, my bronzer, everything all in one, and it just makes you look awake. I did a little brown wing. That way, again, it's a little more forgiving. Mascara, lip liner, lipstick, and we're done. So those are all my categories. I would love to hear, what are your guys' categories? What are you going to focus on for 2023? And if you found this video helpful, I also post like a ton of behind the scenes of my life and little tips here and there, like things I do with my toddler, from my workouts and all of that, on my Instagram. So make sure to follow me there as well. Have an awesome day, and I will see you guys soon.